Shalom, I'm Amalia Phillips.
Shalom, I'm Gabrielle Berger, and we are here today to introduce you to, it's not up there, but I'll show you in a minute, Sababa, our framework for engaging the grandparent and baby boomer population as Jewish stewards in their families.
Ma, your grandma. Mazal tov. Ma, please come over. When can you get on a plane? One moment, I'll get on the internet. Son, I can come this week. Ma, forgot. Did you take the triple vaccination? You can't come before that. No. Oh, well, take it. 2 weeks from then, only then, please come. 2 weeks passed. I changed my flight. I took the vaccination. I flew, I landed, I Ubered, I'm there. And there at the door, white, happy to see me, welcoming me in. I come in, happy to be there. I hear the baby screaming upstairs, and I say, hi, can I hold him? And I say, Mom, things have changed since you've been a mom. You don't pick up. We wait 15, 20 minutes. If he does not stop, we'll go check what's happening, and we'll talk about what you need to do, only on the back and not feeding or whatever. Please make yourself comfortable. And I do, and they're deep in conversation with their respective iPhone, and I take out the mezuzah I got in Israel and some PJ Library books, and I see this knowing look going between my daughter-in-law and my son, and he says, Ma, we don't do Jewish, we don't believe in God, this is my brother, please pass it on to him. I'm grandma, I'm Babi, I'm Nana, I'm Safta, and we're the new face of Jewish grandparents. And what we know from research is that we live longer, healthier, wealthier, and better educated, and we want to pass our Jewish heritage, our family stories, and our values to our children and grandchildren, and we need help. And so we developed at the Max Jewish Center for Education some experiences and offerings. And the first one is intergenerational communication, where we overlay conflict resolution guidelines with compassionate listening with Jewish overlay. And the steal this for it is that talent trumps title. And so I'm the director of Israel Education, but I have background in compassionate listening and conflict resolution, and I collaborated with Gabrielle to put Jewish overlay on the conversation, teach tzimtzum and healthy boundaries and self-awareness for grandparents. And the second one is once they do have that and they're able to communicate, we put grandparents and grandchildren as a pair for adventures throughout the year, and then it culminates in going to Israel. And this idea is to widen the circles. Widen the circle, start with grandparents and grandchild and their family, and then connect them to the Jewish community, and then to Israel, and then to world Jewry.
Thank you, Amalia. Okay, I'm just going to scroll. Give me 1 second here to scroll. Okay. Grandparent Boot Camp was actually the brainchild of one of our soon-to-be parents. How do they help their parents be Jewish grandparents in 2019? Car seats, back is best, baby-led feeding, food allergies, and so on. Boot Camp is run by a local health expert and is paired with one of our local Jewish educators to round out the conversation and experience. What's Jewish about car seats and grandparents, you may ask? Well, the discussion around Pikuach Nefesh, saving a life, and Lador Vador, legacy, are both Jewish conversations of great importance. The steal this of this idea is the Grandparent Boot Camp in general and how we pair our educators to make a deeper, more robust learning experience. Okay, hold on, let me scroll one more time here. Okay. So our Grandparent Connector project is all about Jewish people of the baby boomer generation and how they're not just parents and grandparents. We know this. They're Jews on a journey, as well as the Jewish stewards and kinkeepers of their families. The Grandparent Connectors create many different kinds of experiences for this multifaceted generation. They have speakers, meetups at local Jewish events and book talks, Having grandparent and grandchild programming, as well as 3-generation Jewish opportunities, are just some of the ideas that they've had. The Steal This is around the need for this kind of engagement, as well as the programmatic framework for our connectors. The baby boomer generation is looking to be engaged and involved. And the Center for Jewish Education and our partners understand this. And hand in hand with our grandparents, we created these experiences together. Families no longer live in the same town or even in the same country sometimes. And staying relevant for our grandparents is getting harder and harder, and it really matters. Thank you so much.